Hello my friends and welcome back. Today I'm going to be using the Paperie inks. This is called Hap B and it's so cute. You saw me use it in a bullet journal last time, and this time I'm going to make 4 of these small 4x4 cards. Actually 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 cards, because I think they are simply adorable sized cards. Everybody else is doing the long and skinny ones and I am just like stuck on these smaller 4x4 size cards because I don't know, I just think they're so adorable. So I'm going to be using this stamp set. As you can see here, I stamped out a whole bunch of these little bees right here. I've colored them in and fussy cut them out, and they're absolutely adorable. I just think they're the cutest little things ever. Anyway, so that's that. Now for my card bases, basically like the foundation of each one of the cards, this is an 8x8 sheet of the Strathmore Bristol Smooth cardstock. And then I've got these, let me put them out here so you can see them. These 4 guys right here. And I'm going to make the background all together, and then I'll cut them into the 4x4 squares. So we're going to use picked raspberry, wilted violet, sorry, ripe persimmon, and fossilized amber. And I'm basically, my idea here, I just thought those colors would look really cute together. Since I'm going to cut this into 4, I want all of the colors on all of the pages, so we're just going to mash it all over the place. Just kind of like do little splotches of each one of these colors all over the place, just so that we can make sure we get all the colors on all 4 of the squares. So I'm going to pull out my little brushes here, and I'm going to start with the purple. Let's start with the wilted violet. And let me move everything out of the way so I don't get wilted violet on everything. So I'm not going to do this in any, I have no plan. How's that? No plan. So I'm just going to start in one corner, grab some more. Maybe we'll go over here. I want to make sure that I get some in each one of where the squares would be. So we're going to do kind of a mishmash. Okay, so I've cut them down into their card bases, and here's one of them here. And then I used my little stamp buddy on here and got it all powdered up. Let me move these guys out of the way. And now I thought what I would use for this one is I'm going to do the Nouveau Clear Mark, and then this is called gold. It's just gold, just plain gold, but it's more of like almost like a vintagey gold color instead of that super bright gold. I wanted something a little less, so this is by Recollections. And so I'm going to try, I don't know how well this is going to work out, but I want to use this pattern all over the background, so the hexagon pattern. So let's see what happens. So I'm going to place it in my MISTI just to make my life easier, and then I'm going to pull out these guys here. And I am going to use the solid as well. We'll see. We'll see how this works. So I'm just going to kind of line them up next to each other. We're just going to kind of almost cover this whole background, or maybe we'll just do a nice spread across. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I'll start out using my clear embossing pad, and I'll be able to do quite a few of these before I have to add the embossing powder, because it takes a little bit for it to dry, so we should be okay. As long as we don't jostle this thing around, because this is still kind of wet, so you don't want to set it down and then slide it, because if you do that, you're going to make a big old mess. So maybe this way, like I'm doing right now. One of the best tools to have when you're trying this is a little tiny paintbrush. So when you make a mistake, you just brush it off. All right. Do this side. There's a nice little space in between, even though we put them right next to each other, which gives it even more of that like beehive honeycomb look. Do these a couple times to make sure I get this thing good and covered. Let's see, maybe you want to go, I don't know where I want to go. I think I'm going to go this way. I'm going to move this out of the way because I feel like I might end up over there. Then, how about one in here? Try and do this without sticking my big old head in front of the camera, even though my lights are everywhere. I added some extra lights. You can kind of see it right there, just to try to make it not quite so dreary for you, or me. I tend to work at night, so even if I did have decent light, it probably wouldn't be enough anyways. Now, if you notice with the background, I did splatter it. So there's been actually quite a bit of time from when we made this background to when I'm working right now, because I had to let everything dry. So I ended up splattering it, kind of playing around with it a little bit. Is this the plain one or the dotted? This is the dotted, I think. It's hard to tell which is what. Nope, actually this one's the dotted. Darn it. Oh well, that's okay. Actually, I'm that picky. And you, there you go there. I think this is going to look kind of cool. I really wanted to do something with these patterns, this like little hexagon shape, because I don't know why, but I'm really quite obsessed with this shape this year. Okay, so I'm thinking we probably want to go off the page. So I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to place one down here. Let's see, we'll go one here, heading off the page. This one off the page on this side, and then this one off the page right here. So it looks like one continuous pattern going all the way across. That one I already did without me even adding any ink. There. It's a little bit wonky, but it'll be all right. Let's set those off to the side. Now, we might add more. Depends on how this looks. Let's put our gold on top. Anywhere where you have embossing powder, you don't want it, that's where this comes in handy. Okay, I think that's good. All right, let's heat this up. There, that looks cool. I love the way that looks. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Then, I don't think I need any more of the stamping, so I'll put that off to the side. Now, I already made a card base, so it's just, this is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then this black panel is just slightly smaller than the 4 1/4. And then I took a piece of fun foam and I cut it just slightly smaller than 4, because this is going to get all warped. Much like the laminator, I don't have like the super awesome model of heat embosser that will not warp my paper. I see like Jennifer McGuire, they do like heat embossing and their paper isn't warped at all, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, how do they do that? And I know they heat up their gun, which I did before we started this. I had that thing heating up for a while, and it still warps my paper. So there is the solution. Plus it pops it up a little bit and looks cute. I like that. I like that a lot. So now we've got these guys here. to put on here. And so I have this shape, and this one came from a die. This is one of my La La Land Crafts dies, along with these two here, which I'll show you where I used those. So I was thinking that we would kind of put it, not sure where I want it yet, because I wanted to do this kind of hanging off of it, and then put my bees kind of hanging around here somewhere. So let's pop this up first, and then we'll figure out the rest. Just winging it. Which lately, for me, I've been in such a crafty funk. Winging it turns out never to be good. At least not up to what I consider to be good for me. So, hopefully, this time, our winging it will pay off. Did I do that crooked? No, it just looks crooked because of this. Okay. So I want happy birthday. I'm going to just attach it with some glue. It's going to kind of hang over, but that's okay. So we want happy at the top. And then birthday here. Everything just looks so crooked to me. Okay, then these guys, I want to pop them up on some little foam squares. And I'm going to place them around the card. This one's going to be pretty simple because that's all we're going to do. Maybe I'll add some gold sequins to it just because I don't know if I want that there yet or not, but I'm going to leave it set, not without pushing it down. If you're not sure you want to keep something somewhere, just don't squish it down and it should pop right back up again. It usually does for me. How's that? I think that's cute. We'll push them down. Alright, everybody's staying there. Okay, so I have some sequins. Let me find them. Some gold. Oh, where are you? There we go. So do I want this gold? Yeah, this gold. I also have some champagne, but I think gold is better. A better choice. Hey, why are you popped up right there? So we're going to do one right here, one right here, and one right here. Let's see how that looks. And these are thick. These are some that came in a Spellbinders kit. They are super thick. I keep thinking there's more than one. I think we need two more. Because I think I want one right here. Because I don't, you know me and my odd numbers. If it's not 3, it's got to be 5. So we've got 4 there, which is totally a no-no for me. So we're going to put one up here in this corner. Do I want it here? Actually, I think I want it here. There. I think that's cute. So I will show you real quick all the cards I did, because this is the only one I made you suffer through. The rest of them I kind of played with before I made this one. No idea where the pin went. I don't put that back in the glue. Glue doesn't work. Okay, so here's this one all done. I think this one came out really cute. I love this gold. I like the gold. Actually, I like this way better than the other 3 I'm going to show you because I like this gold. Should have done this one first, and then I would have known to do the gold on the rest. But there's that one. And then this one, I did the little flowers around, and I used the white embossing powder. And then I colored in the flowers with my Spectrum Noir sparkle pen. So with when you're using any of the distress inks or the distress oxides, this is water based, so it treats it like kind of like paint. So I was able to kind of swirl it around and give it just a little bit of a different look along with the shimmer. And then I added little shimmery dots around it and then some enamel dots. Then, oh, and this die is this one here, and this is another La La Land Crafts die. This one comes from the Horizontal Pocket. Both of these are from the Horizontal Pocket. So there's these two dies right here. This one is the next one. How sweet it is to be loved by you. These are sentiments from the kit, from the stamp set. And then these were some dies from Spellbinders and Tonic Studios. And then this one is just covering the whole thing with the white flowers, adding some pearls in there just to kind of break it up a little bit in the empty spaces. And then doing a flag. I took this and then I turned it into a flag with a chevron die. So that's that one. And then this one is a Tonic Studios Hello die, which I backed with the black paper so that it would stand out. And then did the hexagons and some of the flowers in white, and then I used some clear water droplets. So that's that one. So there's all 4 of these cards here. And then last thing, and then I'll leave you alone and I'll let you get about your business. But look what happens to your stamps when you use the white, when you use embossing, clear embossing pads, and yeah, see how they get all like that? Well, it occurred to me, as I was remaking my bottle, this is it's a regular stamp cleaner, super cheap. Like, you buy the ingredients for this and this will last you a lifetime. Not this particular bottle, but the ingredients will last you a lifetime. So I'm going to give you the what you put in this. I can't even talk today. What is going on? Anyway, I'm going to give you the ingredients to this. So if you want to make your own stamp cleaner, you can turn this like foggy looking nasty thing into clear. All of these look like that. All these stamps looked like these did before I cleaned them because I couldn't stand looking at them. And some of them had been like that for a while, so this works even later on. So this one is my stamp cleaner, which is 8 ounces of distilled water. You can get that at Walmart, super cheap. 2 tablespoons of glycerin. You can get that at Amazon. I get mine from Brambleberry, which is because I'm a soap maker as well, and I get mine from there. It's not expensive at all. It comes in a pretty big bottle, and you're only using 2 tablespoons for a big old thing like this, so it's going to last you a while. And then 1 teaspoon of mild soap. I use Dawn dishwashing liquid, and that's it. That's all you need. And then just shake it up, put it in a little spray bottle, and then you just put your stamps. I'll even show you really quickly how you do it. Move these out of the way. I just take a paper towel, put my stamps down on my paper towel, give them a little spray, and then just let them set for a few seconds. Take them to the sink, and then in the sink you're just gonna do this under the water, rinse them off, and then you'll use your paper towel to dry them off, and then they'll be clear like these are, because that's how all of these looked before I did this, was this cloudy look. So anyway, little tip, just in case. Kind of occurred to me that nobody ever really talks about how they clean up after their mess. So anyway, thanks so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you really enjoy these guys. I think they're super cute. The stamp set is absolutely adorable. Sorry I'm rambling on. It's been a while since I did a card video. I've been on vacation, and I feel like I haven't done this in forever, but here's another quick peek at all the cards that we did today. Even though I really only made one of them with you. But there you go. There they all are. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I'll see you real soon. Bye.